anyway, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks so much to Sue and to Peter and to Marvin for hosting this. This is really a tremendous opportunity. I'm thrilled to be here. Does the sound okay? Okay, I'm thrilled to be here to talk to you today about these important issues facing Virginia, because really there are a lot of important issues that aren't being addressed today, and that's one of the reasons that I'm running for the House of Delegates. I'm running because I think it's about time that the General Assembly started focusing on those issues that face Virginia's families instead of issues that look good on a campaign brochure. We really need our state government to get to work. But I'm not running for office because of any General Assembly failures. I'm running because I believe that my experience in business sector makes me uniquely suited to represent you during these tough economic times. I know the issues facing small businesses because I've been there. Right out of college, I opened a small business. I also know the problems that are facing large employers and their families because I've been there. As Sue said, I started with IBM over almost 30 years ago and had almost every job in the company, and left as the Vice President of Human Resources. You know, many people, but just as important as knowing what the problems of business owners and their families are, it's important to be able to solve those problems. In my time at IBM, I strove to make it a great place to work. I can tell you that I'm also used to having to tackle tough problems head on. You know, you don't rise to the executive ranks at IBM without being able to balance tough objectives which go up every year with dwindling resources and less money. That is just kind of how things work there. But as proud as I was of the work I did at IBM, I always thought there was more to life than contributing to the bottom line of a Fortune 500 company. Though I am very happy that they're still making money and I benefit from that. So I retired. But I didn't retire down here to kick back, watch TV, and put my feet up. Though my mother has often asked me, my mother who lives with me asked me, so like, I thought you were retired. But we had a different idea. I got involved in politics. I became a district chair in the county party. I spent every weekend last year knocking on doors for the Legal and Justice Center, the AIDS Services Group, which I currently chair. And probably most importantly, the thing that's touched my life the most and I've learned the most from is becoming a court-appointed advocate for abused and neglected children. If you really want to see what the kids who are most at risk in our community and who need the most help, I would encourage anyone to become a CASA volunteer. But the thing that has driven me for as long as I can remember is that it's everyone's responsibility to make the community a better place. And when you have an opportunity, you jump at it. From the time when I was a little kid and I first became a candy striper, or we call them kind of, you know, some other thing, but then I became a big sister as I got older. And again, one of the proudest moments was watching a little girl who I'd been matched with when I was 7 graduate from Berkeley many years later and watch what a difference it made. But also, too, most recently, I can remember, you know, after September 11th, I lived in the New York area and going down and working at Ground Zero. And not because I had to, but because I felt I should. I've always believed and have been taught that it doesn't matter how far you climb, but if you don't reach back and try to help someone behind you, then it doesn't mean a lot. So I believe that each of us has a responsibility to be practical, to be smart, but also to serve the most vulnerable members of our community, and that's what I've been doing. So many people have asked me, did you lose your mind when you decided to run for office, including some people on the stage. So they said, what possessed you to run for office? And actually the answer is fairly simple. I want to go to Richmond because I see problems that aren't being solved, and I think I can help. What doesn't motivate me is making this a career. I don't want to be a politician. In fact, as I was trying to write this, I could almost not spell the word. You know, I don't want to be governor, attorney general, senator, congressman, or even dog catcher. We don't need more professional politicians. We don't need people who are worried about their next job and to do the right thing. What we need are citizen activists. As I've told my guys, you know, when I first came here, I took the UVA course on Thomas Jefferson, and I think the thing that really stuck with me the most is this whole thing about citizen activism. People who are invested in their community and just want to make it a better place to live. So running for office has never been some part of a grand plan, but the work I've done in both the private sector and in volunteering has led me to believe that I'm the right person in the right place at the right time, and I hope you give me that chance. Thank you very much.